Hey yo everybody, and welcome back to Garden Story. Last time we finished up everything we needed to do here in Autumn Town. I was gonna say the Autumn Vale. That would have been wrong. We managed to fix up everything around here. I got it to +5. Well, I have to go in here to check, which is a little annoying, but hey. Got it all to that smooth +5, +4. And we've got almost every upgrade that we could get, that we could want. Almost. Because, in case you forgot, there's one thing that requires 25 of these, and another thing that requires 12 of this. You see what's going on here, right? We're gonna take all these. Come on. Then we're going to take these. How many seeds do I have in here? Just 10 out of 10? Perfect. Oops, garden plot too dry. What we're gonna do is we're going to plant all 10 of those seeds, go grab our trusty thing for the 25, and then we're going to go and I will fast forward through it for you all, but I'm going to go get 12 more driftwood. Yeah, more driftwood. Fun, huh? There, but let's see here. We've just got to, oh no, little off there, because this is 7 seeds worth, so we've just got to sprint up to the nearest 3 plots. 4 and 3. There we go. That's a good supply of it right there for us. I know I could do all the Autumn Town stuff, but we don't need to right now. If anything, we just need to get our way to 3 more garden plots, start fixing all them up with more plants. I don't know how this isn't counted as wet. It's in the rain. Here we go. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. Okay, this one I understand. Those two, I should say. I understand why those aren't getting it. In case you were hurting for money in any way, shape, or form, at this point, here's a little tip for you. If you're in Autumn Town, that is. There's these 2 resources, Cornerstone and Pebbles. Well, a Cornerstone and and Pith Root. Oh, as you can see, I've got too much. Way too much of both. Well, I now have the maximum Cornerstone, but I've got too many Pith Roots. So, oh well, on that part, you might say. What do we guess we have to sell? Look at how much they sell for. We're thousandaires. Just because I've been only selling Pith Roots and Cornerstone when I get the maximum. That's it. I haven't been selling anything else here unless I've got a maximum of another resource. Use the shortcut. Back down here. Now it's only a hop, skip, and a jump back to the Spring Hamlet. And when we're there, we've got to either first talk to her, Neggy and the ducks, or what I'm going to do first, meet Rana at the Grove's base. Oh hey, there's that. It's one of the objectives here that we could have done. Oh, I bit my tongue, and now I got like a bump on the side of it, and it hurts. Ugh. Well, it doesn't hurt, it's just annoying. I can like feel it when I talk. Still can't get that. But you might be wondering, just what the heck could that resource be? Why can't we get it yet? Well, we can now. in case you've forgotten, because it was actually a really long time ago when we first picked up that resource and I first told you about it, candle wax can only be gotten from a plant. And we've just gotten our ability to grow plants from the Autumn Town area. Give me the kukui nut seed, and that's actually it, the kukui nut. So, hey, first let's go talk to Rana, before I go ahead and start bothering you about the plants, because, trust me, that's something you're going to want to know. Come on, run up here. Here we are. Over here, Concord! Finally back from Autumn Town, huh? Hope the climate didn't dry you out. Since you've been gone, Maraschino and I have been clearing out more of the hamlet. But look, all this smelly rot continues to gather near the base of the grove. What do you think it calls them here so strongly? With the increased rot presence, we've had to venture out in pairs, just to be safe, you know. With Bell Row overrun with rot, we wanted a safe route to Winter Glade. But this area stinks even more. Better get used to it, Rana. This is our job, after all. Now even the small greenlings like me have to step up, just to protect the others from the oozes. Whatever is brewing, it feels bad. I hope the grove is okay. The word from Autumn Town has been concerning, suggesting the rot only consumes the dying. Of course that would mean... but most villagers here won't stand for such talk. Maybe the hamlet really is too soft for the realities of the grove outside. Don't spread those rumors for them, Rana. Still, you're not wrong. Everyone's on edge right now. Interesting that even you would notice. What can I say? Their responsibilities changing me. I'm a bona fide pillar of the community now. But even I can't do it all alone, so I've been helping out where I can. Lately, we've been helping Fuji restore these old waypoints around Spring Hamlet. Guardians used these to travel the grove's routes from town to town. You know, when they felt just a bit lazy. Fuji's masonry for the summer bar really helped us out here. With Spring Hamlet fixed, it seems like the other towns you visited are accessible too. Of course, Winter Glade is closed off as usual for them. Forget about them. They're missing out. Take it out for a spin, Concord. It's about time you travel in style. She's right. We're not doing that. Because that is actually a warp. We're able to warp places now, if we wanted. And I thought the one place I was thinking of would be open right away. Since we're gonna have to wait just a little bit longer, we could go to Bell Row. Because there is some things I want to go do down here. Because you might go, well, plants grow in specific climates that they're used to, right? What if we take them to climates that they aren't used to? What if the plants aren't in the correct climate, to say? Will they die? No. No, actually. They'll still grow. They'll still grow. Very easily. Oh, hey. Thanks to the mail, I guess. You went all the way out here. They'll still grow perfectly fine. However, there is a little something about these. They'll all produce different things. Completely different things that take a varying amount of days to get. Let's run out back of our lighthouse here. No, I don't need to fish. I don't need these resources right now. I might come to regret saying that, but I don't need them right now. Take this, and we're going to plant nothing. Why buying a seed doesn't fill up your pack, I don't know, but I've only just learned that fact. Dang it! Oh, well, let me just run over and grab the seeds really quick. Goodness. because we've got a brand new plant, another semi-brand new plant, and the third plant that we already know about, but what does it do here? There's 4 different places to grow these plants, and thus 4 different environments to grow them in. There's 4 different plant types as well. I actually have them written down, of which, well, most of them written down, let me just flip to my notes, here it is. I've got the plants for each of the 3 main areas and each of the 3 main seeds all documented right here in my notebook. I've been making sure to keep track of all this stuff better because the wiki that I checked at the start of this to see if I could prepare myself for it better, it didn't it was bad, it was useless. Summer bar. It also produces candle wax down here, thankfully. So I'm going to plant 2 of these. This is the jelly bean now. Planting these produces a... Dang it. Put the wrong one in. Planting these produces a brand new plant named... actually, I'm not sure. But it will give us a resource known as the luminescent bulb, or bud. Not entirely sure what it's all used for at the moment, because I actually haven't found much for it, but I'm going to be gathering a lot. Planting kukui nuts here in Summer Bar and in Spring Hamlet net us both candle wax. Very useful resource. Meanwhile, planting cobble moss seeds here in Summer Bar. Meanwhile, planting the cobble moss seeds here in Summer Bar will present us with a new resource. This is same for Spring Hamlet as well, called slagstone. What that is in reality, it just produces a whole lot of chunks. Then the +9 to stone at item. And then if you were to plant the jelly bean seed in Spring Hamlet, you would get a small bud. It does not produce any bioluminescent buds, but it will break for a small resource and fill up your jar. If you plant it in Autumn Town, I believe it's the same result, it's just smaller. And if you were to plant the kukui nut over in Autumn Town, you would get lumberwood, which is a great supply for boughs. You know, the +9 to wood items. So, anywhere you plant these things, you'll get something very, very useful out of it. Whether it be more of a resource that you're going to need to build, or whether that be more of a resource you're going to need for an item. One way or the other, it's useful. But really quick, I am going to go do a run of the place where we get all our driftwood from. I'll cut it and then meet you guys back in Spring Hamlet so that we can end the day and move on to more story, you know? But, yeah. I'm going to go do another run of the place where we get our driftwood, the waterlog, so that way I can get ourselves just that little bit more of driftwood that we need in order to craft the other +5 item that I was wanting you guys to get, too. So, I will see you guys in just a bit. Hey ho, everybody. Well, I was about to say welcome back, but the episode hadn't actually ended yet. More along the lines of, I decided that instead of coming back, starting off at night, and then immediately going again, I might as well just start here. Back at it again, and before we go to the docks, which is why I'm inadvertently avoiding it on purpose here, But before we go to the docks, we should head back to the shops. There's 2 things that we kind of want to get. And we should maybe be getting some other resources along the way. Come on. Dang it. I was hoping for flowstone. That stuff is useful for another +5 that I don't think we'll be getting anytime soon, as it requires 20 of them. But verdant hammerhead, an old relic found in the grove. This one seems to have been restored. Cain's hammer. It's gotten. Overgrow dry stumps and deal more damage. It also changes the look. Even in our hand. It's that little green puff around. I'll show you what that means later. And the amber whetstone, a unique whetstone, pressed from the old parts of the grove. The living pick. Fully charged swipes steal health. And it also looks different. Not as straight as before, but it looks more like a stick. And it charges fast, too. Very fast. I'll show what that means here. Hit me. I want to take damage to show this off. And then full health again. And Cain's hammer. You see that little stump right up there on the right? It makes them grow. And it does a lot of damage. The perfect way to get more sap. Because Lord knows we're going to maybe need it. Because I will be completely fully honest here. This ending part in the Winter Glade, I do not have my full set of notes available for this yet. At all. I don't know what the +5s are or what they require. I only know of the resources you could possibly get. And even then, I feel like I'm a little wrong on that. Because I got all of my info from the wiki, as I've told before. And I get the feeling that they might have been wrong on a few things. Very few key points. But let's just fill all this up. We'll go back to the summer bar to get our harvest soon. Oh, most cherished and reliable Guardian Concord. I'm almost done here. You nearly missed me. I'm glad you didn't. I came here to get supplies, but I really wanted to talk to you. It was just yesterday. It was just a bit, you know, real rough, hard day. Plum was talking all about the Age of Guardians coming to a close. Like, actually, no more Guardians. To think, after all the Guardians we've lost already. I didn't understand it, especially with all the work you've done. Truth be told, I may have gotten just a tad bit, a totally warranted amount peeved at them. Not that I speak out of turn so easily, but I felt the need to speak up. Certainly for the legacy of the Guardians. I told them that it was the Guardians' duty to live up to the dreams of the people. It must have struck a nerve, because they're in the mists again, and they looked more determined than ever. Must have to do with inviting you over to the glade. We've sent word to Elderberry. Concord the Guardian shall be let into Winter Glade. Once you finish up here, I hope you'll be able to help Plum's renewed efforts in the mists. We can trade stories of your adventures by the fireplace. How sweet. But yes, that is our goal here today. We must go into the Winter Glade for the first time in a long time. And just see what everything's going on with there. And I'm going to equip the hammer, for a reason you'll understand soon. Let's get our big old jug full of tap dew. Here we are. So the door doesn't open? Oh. Do they melt? Will we have enough to pay for the thing? The starter? Oh. Okay.
Just to make sure that it's major.
Yeah.
But we're gonna run it.
Okay.
That's okay.
Yeah, just put it back in front of the door there so it doesn't slam. No outsiders are allowed past this point. Sorry, Guardian Godcord. Winterglade has been growing quite cold as of late. The grove is changing, it seems. Mayor Ladidi can only let a select number of people in. But if you need help, please feel free to ask me. What? Oh, wait until tomorrow. I see. Oh. I guess we might as well go around and see if we can find any garden plots or anything. See what that top area was about too, even. Because we have not been up here at all. Let's see it. Filled with rats and purple water and grossness. There's nowhere we can go to. No open gaps in the map, nothing. It's just this, and we can't damage it. We don't have the type. And yet, despite that, we're only missing one weapon. I think we know, we'll know it when we find it. Simply put, that is. Actually, let us go to this and go back to the city road. Back to our Autumn Town home. Give these a little check-in. But mainly because I want to go and plant the rest of those seeds. I want to plant the rest of them in a different spot. Down here. And of course I want to go back to the spring hamlet and plant some of those seeds as well. Get a few more kukui nuts and jelly beans are growing. Well, the jelly beans I'm not so concerned about because those only grow in Summer Bar, as I know. How many do we have? 4? Okay. 2 of these. 3 of these, actually. And just 1 of these so I can show it off. It doesn't do much here, honestly. But let's just get running back to the Spring Hamlet. I feel like that'll be our home for the night here. Keep it simple, you know? So we can just immediately sprint to our objective the next episode. But first, I'm going to go to the shop. Excuse... Jeez. I got caught in that little teeny bit. Really? To the shop to go get another seed pack so we can plant more kukui nuts. Get over here because the kukui nuts are going to be very useful to us. Such a nice theme. Relaxing in a good way. Let's see, just right up here, there's 3 plots for us. Oh, whoops, we already got that. What? That was weird, why didn't it count then? Move here. And there. Put this here. And this here. And Let's show it off. And preferably not break that thing. Let me just see if I got anything to do. Nope. No deposits. Well, I believe that will be it for the episode today. I hope you enjoyed. Next time, we'll be moving on to the Winter Glade and actually finding out what everything's all about there. I will see you guys then.